Peter.
Hello, Governor. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure.
I'm shocked at the fact that people are surprised that this crisis exists. We've been able to observe this for some time, and I do try to separate out the humanitarian part of it. My heart certainly breaks for these families that are in dire circumstances, and people that are in need of asylum are one issue. But people that are taking advantage of the way the law is written for people that are not from Mexico, but from countries outside of Mexico or nations that directly border the United States are another issue. And this is where Congress can really act, really be productive, and be part of the solution in this situation.
It's really time for Congress to get off its you-know-what and get to work so we can close some of these loopholes that had good intentions at the time that those rules were made, because they were dealing with Mexican people crossing, and did not anticipate people from Guatemala and Honduras coming in large family units. I mean, that's the law of unintended consequences. So when people, the cartels, they're always looking for a niche, whether it's the drugs or the human trafficking, where we plug up something here, they're going to try to tunnel under, they're going to fly over. They're always, because it's so lucrative for them. So we have to be constantly working on this. We have to be more nimble and how we address it.
When you talk to the agents down there, this was the most interesting line that I got when I was down there a couple weeks ago was, "We are arresting nobody. They are arresting us." He says, literally, where people used to try to get across the fence and run, and I don't know if you saw that video where the sirens and they're yelling at them not to come. Everybody just keeps coming, and they're like, "Hey, I'm here." And that's what they're doing now. They're just literally walking up to the trucks and saying, "Hey, please take me, because I know that you are going to process me, however long that takes, and you are going to release me into America somewhere and hope that I come back."
As more migrants cross the border, legally or illegally, they're going to end up in our communities one day, whether in Yuma County, San Luis, or even Tucson or Phoenix. They're still coming. They still need to be dealt with one way or another. Otherwise, as Sheriff Leon Wilmot in Yuma County said, they're going to end up on his streets or in his jails. That'll continue in all the different communities, and Sheriff Wilmot was clear with us. Again, they all have the solutions collectively to the problem. Yes, they need a border wall. Yes, they need a better port of entry at San Luis and across the entire southern border with Mexico. They need better ports of entry. They need laws changed to tighten up the asylum codes and who can seek it and who can't, and far more other things, because they'll continue to feel the economic devastation and, again, the abandonment if something is not done quickly.
A town unified. A nation divided.
The system is full. Can't take you anymore.
A crisis as complex as it is persistent. This is the story of Arizona's southern border.